We got truck number 5, Zach, and truck number 5 is coming in right now. You always run into a little bit, the poo isn't exactly where it's supposed to be, so it may take a little bit longer.
Hey, it's Kevin Flynn from the Need to Know Morning Show here, and hang on just a second. I'll be done. There we go. No need to flush. Welcome to jobs that most people don't want to do. We're here at Moen Portables, moenportables.com. Do you want to deal with that? I don't want to do that. I just want to use that. But let's talk to the guy that does that. Nate Johnston is here. Nate, how are you, sir?
Good, how are yourself, Kevin?
Thanks for being on the show.
It's my pleasure.
Jobs most people don't want to do, but Nate says, I'll do that. Talk about what you guys do here. I mean, everybody's seen Moen Portables around. We've seen them at Rib Fest. You guys are at Big Iron. You're all over the place. I remember back in the day, Randy Moen, who was your predecessor.
That's correct.
We had a few fun times out at the Wee Fest and things, but talk about how you got the company and how you came to be here.
Okay. Well, Randy had actually founded the company in 1984, and it was a portable toilet and then septic tank pumping company at that time. We actually took over the company in 2014, in September of 2014. We took over the company from Randy. He was time for him to get out.
Ready.
And he was ready, absolutely. And
the back 40 was waiting.
And myself and my business partner were looking for a change from what we were doing at that time. And
that's great.
We'd actually knew Randy from, we'd actually used Randy a time or two in the industry we were in prior. So we heard a rumor that Randy was looking to get out. We sat down and had a conversation with Randy, and here we are today.
Those of you that might have spent a little time downtown at the old Broadway back in the day might remember Nate from those days. But not only doing portable porta potties, but you guys have a dumpster service. You have a storage deal, mobile storage thing that you do as well. So there's more to just porta potties and poop in your life.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, once we get our hands on, took over the company. Yeah, we tried to expand a little bit. We expanded with our inventory. We in 2014 is when we purchased the company from Randy. In 2018, we added a roll-off dumpster division.
Gotcha.
And then in 2020, we added Connex boxes for sale and for storage purposes as well.
Let me ask you: do these things come like this? Do they come assembled, or do you have to put them all together?
Well, we actually buy them assembled.
Not that I want to do that.
No, we actually buy them assembled. You can purchase them unassembled. You save a little money in freight that way. But unfortunately, so no, we do buy them assembled. But some of the things that we do a little bit differently with our units versus some of the other guys. We can actually take a quick little walk here and we can show you.
Yeah, absolutely.
One thing we were going to take a look at here, and that's one thing I can point out, is when they get in, the first thing we do is we get rid of their actual TP dispenser. We put a real TP dispenser, something you find in a regular lavatory. And the other thing we do is we put sanitizer dispensers only units as well. So we got a foaming hand sanitizer there. So in the world of COVID, yes, that was a big request. Was can we get some hand sanitizer in units? We were already installing hand sanitizers, providing it at that time. We'd been since day one.
Got a mirror here. Check my look. Very good. So one thing I noticed too, we talked about you guys have the portables and the roll-off and your storage stuff, but and we talked about next level porta potties, the portable ones on the trailer. And then they do showers as well. That's got to be getting to be a bigger part of your business.
It is, absolutely. So we do a few restroom trailers. You're doing a wedding, something like that, in a rural, remote location.
Right. A lot easier to pull up and just drop it off.
Well, absolutely. So you pull up with one of these units. Some of them you do have to hook up water to them. Other ones do have portable water tanks. And the one we're looking at here is what we call our 6-stall unit. So the women's side, you got 3 toilet stalls in there. On the men's side, you got 1 toilet stall with 2 urinal stalls. With double vanities, with double sinks. This one has air, AC, heat, surround sound. But they've really gone a long ways with the restroom trailers. I mean, nowadays you've got ones with fireplaces and them, big screen TVs hanging in them. So yeah, this is the future of portable toilets is the restroom trailer. Absolutely.
Beautiful. You'll see more of those around. Let's say you're doing big iron or you're doing rib fest. How many times does that truck roll through and have to do what it does when you're at a big festival like that for like 3 days?
Well, those type of events, they want to keep those facilities as clean as possible. So we actually service them in most cases once a day. So a lot of times we'll get an early start, head out in the morning, and.
Now, will you fill that truck up though? I mean, that tank, is it enough to, or does it take a lot to fill that up?
No, most of the guys, when they're on a daily route, which most of my guys are cleaning.
There he is.
We've got truck number 5, Zach, and truck number 5 is coming in right now. Must be coming in to stock, I'm assuming. He must have ran out of something. But yeah, that is Zach there. But yeah, back to the question in hand. So most of the guys are cleaning, 30 plus potties a day, something like that, when they're on route. So yeah, in most cases, when that trucks come back at the end of the day, they're relatively full. You start off in the morning, you've got a full tank of fresh water, 250 gallons, approximately 250 gallons up front, and you start off with an empty tank in the back.
Right.
By the end of the day, it's completely opposite. You're out of fresh water.
You're full of poo.
You're full of poo, full of poo. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All in all, you should be able to service a toilet, within a few minutes. Of course, there's you always run into a little bit. The poo isn't exactly where it's supposed to be, so it may take a little bit longer.
Another job no one really wants to do.
Exactly.
Brought to you by our friends at Kost Materials.
And that's why we've got the trusty garden hose and pump hooked up on the truck as well.
I'll tell you, yeah, it's and how these units have changed over the years. It's unbelievable. The room they have, you have handicapped access ones now. I mean, talk about that a little bit, the evolution of the porta potty.
Well, they do make a lot of different things with the portable toilets. And they've been around for a long time, but they have recently become more popular once again because of COVID, is portable toilets that actually have sinks inside them.
Right.
Which we call sink units. Also, there's a lot more mobile hand washing stations.
Yep. All right, so that is a cap and a wrap on our first episode of Jobs Most People Don't Want to Do. Nate Johnston, thank you, sir. Appreciate you having us. Brought to you by our friends at Kost Materials. I'm Kevin Flynn. Need to Know Morning Show. I literally gotta go. So till next time, see you.